So we're here today at Lock 1 at Blanchetown. I walked on the floor and got into trouble. We are camped underneath the old bridge. As for bridge noise, it's not too bad. On slices of bread, no burger buns.
Poor management.
Our free camp tonight is here at Mannum. Captain Brad at the helm.
Blanchetown was one of the first river settlements in South Australia, surveyed back in 1855. It's the position of the number 1 lock and weir. Bottom side of the lock is only 0.75 metres above sea level. The top side is 3.2. 274 kilometres from the mouth of the Murray River. We're getting close.
Okay, so we're here today at Lock 1 at Blanchetown. Then we travel south down to Mannum, Murray Bridge, Tailem Bend, Wellington, and the Murray flows into Lake Alexandrina, and the mouth of the Murray River is here at Gurwa.
About the number 1 lock on the Murray. There's a couple of little houseboats going to come through. They're starting to pump the water out, and the pelicans are loving it at the moment. They're pumping the water out to the low side. You can see the wet mark on the other side. It's gone down probably half a metre. There's a houseboat that thinks he's at a rock and roll concert, and there's another little one in behind it. So we've got 2 in the lock at the moment to come through. Water levels are nearly the same either side of the gate to the river. Old mate still thinks he's at a rock and roll concert with Rolling Stones. A couple of the 1,000 pelicans. The joint's full of them. And you can see them all over on the other side. There's pelicans everywhere. Getting ready to open the gates. And hear the hydraulic pack start up beside us. The water level inside the locks dropped down by about 3 to 3.5 metres.
The flood level indicator here, we're 4.8 metres standing on the grass here, and the 1956 flood is right up the top there at 9.8 metres. The 2023 flood 7.5. Good morning everybody. We are getting annoyed. We're back on the road again this morning, heading to Mannum.
How are you pronouncing Mannum? How would you spell Mannum?
M-A-N-N-I-N-G.
Okay, it's Mannum.
Cut. Mannum. We're back on a the road again. And the Murray flows into Lake Alexandrina, and the mouth of the Murray, I believe, is down here somewhere at Gurwa.
It says here.
Oh, it says mouth of the Murray.
We'll do that bit again, eh?
Good morning, everybody. We've been out of bed bright and early this morning. Brad's cooking up a storm for breakfast, bacon and eggs and tomato. We'll eat that and then we'll pack up and head off to Swan Reach. Not sure what we're going to do there, but we'll find something. There is a free camp, so we'll go check that out.
I wonder it takes them so long to do the housework.
Why?
Got to do it 5 times.
Why?
That?
Why have you got to do it 5 times?
I just did that bit and you stood on it and dirtied it. Now I'll have to get the vacuum out again.
Yeah, oh well.
I'll be saying you out.
Yeah. I walked on the floor and got into trouble. Paisley Reserve is quite a popular spot, maybe particularly this weekend because it is a long weekend in South Australia, but there is quite a few spaces where you can pull up a caravan or a tent or a gazebo or whatever and camp. We are camped underneath the old bridge. As for bridge noise, it's not too bad. It does seem to die down overnight from about 8 or 9 o'clock and starts up about 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. We're standing on the high cliffs looking back towards Blanchetown. Beef burgers for dinner tonight on slices of bread, no burger buns.
Poor management.
We're on the move again today. So to get out of this spot, Brad has to drive all the way forward over there to the blue bin and then reverse all the way down there somewhere to get out because there's no turning space. Back on the road again this morning, heading to Mannum. On the way to Mannum, we're going to stop in at Big Bend and have a look at their lookout.
On our way to Mannum, just another smallish rural town in South Australia. The other day we went through Berry and there was a Shell service station there with no fuel. We'd already run out. Every Bowser was blocked off. So hopefully we can get fuel to finish our journey and to make it all the way back home with what's going on over in the Middle East. We don't get rationed only 20 litres or 50 litres a day. Thanks, Trump.
Our free camp tonight is here at Mannum. I'll show you a look out the window. Right here beside the highway. And if we peek out the kitchen window, you can see the Murray River. So it's actually not a bad place to stop at, and it's free. We're on the paddle steamer Mayflower, paddling down the river. The riverboat leaves from Mannum. $73 something for the both of us. It's only a small vessel. There's 5 passengers on here today. You can see the natural bank of the river over there, and the houses are in front of it. Back at the information centre, they had the 1956 flood level, and that was at the ceiling height. So if they have another massive flood, all these houses will be underwater with maybe only a little bit of their roof out. Captain Dave just informed us that this area here was going to be the port of Mannum, but they worked out that it actually flooded, so they built back up on higher ground.
So on the right hand side, we're just coming past the canoe tree. The Aboriginals cut a canoe out of it and shaped it. It didn't actually kill the tree, that would have died in natural causes years later.
You'll see that carriage over yonder. That used to be the Hells Angels meeting place many years ago. It's no longer the case. We're just coming up to the Mannum Marina that's currently under construction. So the facility will take up to about 180 to 190 houseboats, and the little township about 300 houses. Captain Brad at the helm. We just drove past this survey, I'd say 20 minutes, half an hour ago. We just got off the paddle steamer trip, went to IGA, got a few groceries, and 200 metres down the road is Shell. When we drove to the shop, it was $2.25 a litre for diesel. It is now $2.39. That is ridiculous. What are we in for on the way home? We haven't even got to the end of this river yet. We've really enjoyed our stay here at Mannum. It's a lovely country town perched on the banks of the mighty Murray River. Driving around, it just has that old town country feel with its old buildings and beautiful architecture. That's all for this week. Make sure you join us next week as we find the mouth of the Murray River. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you're enjoying our content. Towards Lake Alexandrina, we found where the Murray almost runs into it.
After 3.5 weeks trying to follow the river along, we finally made it to the mouth of the river.